Welcome to a new school year at JTSD. This is Mr. Bennett on behalf of the third grade team, and we want to welcome you to our screencast. The purpose of this screencast is to give you an overview of our school year, just some basic information that we want to share, so that way we can spend our time at our back to school night really getting to know your student, you, and your family. So let's go ahead and get started. We'd like to introduce ourselves as the third grade team. We have Mrs. Martin, myself, Mr. Bennett. Mrs. Sterling will be joining me as my co-teacher this year, and then brand new to JTSD is Mrs. Peltier. Please don't forget our back to school bash, which will be this upcoming Thursday, August 11th from 5 to 8 p.m. This is just like it was last year. This is where you can take care of all that fun beginning of the school year paperwork. Also get PTA membership straightened out, take a look at the clubs that are going to be offered, as well as taking care of any technology agreements. Our third grade team will be available from 6 to 6:20 if you want to come drop off your school supplies and get to know your teacher. This year, we are all about growing STEAM leaders. We want our children to be self-directed thinkers and lifelong learners. So to do that, we are going to promote high expectations for respect, not only respecting teachers, but also respecting each other as learners. And we're also going to promote a high expectation when it comes to responsibility. Your child is going to have a very active role in their learning this year, so we're gradually going to give them ownership of classroom responsibilities in addition to academic responsibility. And all the while we are going to really emphasize positive character and leadership. All right, technology. This is going to be a great year when it comes to technology because NICSA has just launched the Connected Initiative. So all students are going to be equipped with a Chromebook. So at this point of the screencast, I want to just pause it for a second because we have, there are a lot of questions that are coming out in regard to the Chromebook and the Connected Initiative. So I wanted to give you a couple of resources. First of all, Mr. Mon, who used to teach 6th grade last year, is now our instructional technology facilitator. And he's really our go-to guy with any questions that you might have about the Connected Initiative or the Chromebooks. If I can actually pause it for a second, I'm going to show you another resource that you can go to. The frequently asked questions about the Connected Initiative or about the Chromebooks. And how I got to this page was going to the Nixa Public Schools website, nixapublicschools.net, come over here to the Our District tab and scroll down to Connected, click on that. This gives you the Connected main page. And if you click on FAQs, frequently asked questions, here is just a one-stop shop for all the questions that you might have in regard to Connected or the Chromebook. This will really be your first go-to. If you have questions about it or whatever, a lot of the teachers are going to send you to this page. And I'll make sure to, the third grade team will make sure to link to this page from our own school website. So again, come to this frequently asked questions page to maybe find the answers that you're looking for. And if you're not finding it here, then feel free to ask myself, any of the third grade team, and if we don't know the answer, we will find the answer for you. All right, back to our screencast. Oh. All right. The Chromebooks will deploy on August 29th. And on that day, we're planning a little Chromebook boot camp for our third graders just to kind of give them some ins and outs on how to care for the Chromebook and how to use it. Students are expected to be model digital citizens. We are going to talk a lot about digital citizenship and how character plays into how we use technology. And just as a reminder, we abide by all the policies in the student and parent handbook, as well as the tech agreements. So we'll be using that as our go-to to address any issues that might happen with technology this year. All right, communication. We really do value an open door philosophy when it comes to communication. Here are our email addresses if you need to get them down. And then also feel free to call our office at 417-875-5600 and Miss Connie will route you to our voicemails and we will get back with you as soon as we possibly can. So please do not hesitate to shoot us an email, shoot us a phone call, and we will get right back with you for sure. All right, homework. At the third grade level, we're really not seeing a whole lot of homework going home. There is an unspoken homework assignment for nightly reading. We really want students to broaden themselves and to push themselves when it comes to reading at least 20 minutes a night. But you know your child and you know your routines. And so there won't be any official reading log or anything like that, but we really just want to promote lifelong reading, lifelong learning, and an enjoyment of reading. They can read whatever they want to read, comic books. I know parents who read their Bible every night with their children, and magazines or novels or whatever. Really make it a family event. And then if there is any unfinished work, that probably will come home as homework as well, but we'll make sure to communicate with you, the parents, when it comes to unfinished work in the classroom. And if there is a pop-up homework assignment, the third grade team will make sure to communicate that with you. All right, standards-based grading. This is something that went district-wide last year, that we are assessing students according to standards on a 3-2-1 basis. And then we're also continuing the implementation of Seesaw. This is your child's learning journal that they will be posting to frequently. And we will help you all get connected on your child's Seesaw account at back to school night. And we'll be sending home some information about that. So that's something else to anticipate. All right, snacks. Students may feel free to bring some brain food. Please keep in mind that the district does have a wellness policy, and we ask that all snacks go with that wellness policy. So some good examples of snacks that you might want to pack for your child if they want one is like dried fruit, fresh fruit, yogurts, granola, things along those lines. We want to stay away from sugary snacks and drinks like that, so that way your child doesn't just have a sugar crash in the middle of the learning day. All right, that takes care of that. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask your child's teacher. Thank you for watching, and don't forget our back to school night, which is on August 11th from 5 to 8 p.m. And we hope to see you guys at our third grade time slot from 6 to 6:20. See you on Thursday.